Good day and welcome back to the Microsoft PowerPoint application course. We will continue with the discussion on the components of Microsoft PowerPoint Windows or environment. So let's pull up the presentation that we already started with, presentation 1. And here we see slide 1 where we already typed in PowerPoint and teach me, and we go to slide 2. Let's add the word and we go back to slide 1. So now we will continue on the other parts of the PowerPoint environment, and the one we will talk about first is this icon here that says start from beginning, or F5. So when you finish making your presentation or you're preparing your slides and you want to start your presentation to your audience, you can immediately click this button to start your presentation, and this will go into presentation mode. I will try it here and just guide you through a little bit how to use it, but it simply means start the presentation from the beginning, which is the first slide. So let's say I jump to slide 2 just to show you. I expect that when I click this, it will start from slide 1. So I will go ahead and click it, and there you go. So now you are in the presentation mode, which fills up the screen, and this is how it is. To continue, because now it went to the first slide, and to continue to the next slide, you just click your mouse. So I'll click my mouse and it goes to the slide 2, which has end. And to go out of the presentation mode, because this is the last slide, I can click my mouse again, and one more time it says click to exit, and we're back to our presentation. So this is how you use the button start from beginning when you really want to do your presentation. So the next item we'll talk about is the autosave. We've talked about this in other courses, and this is simply a way to automatically allow PowerPoint save your document while you're working, and you need to activate it to be on, but you also need to actively put the document or store it in OneDrive using your Microsoft account. So we're not going to do much about this for now, and we will simply go to the next topic, which is the item save button. Now you can use this for saving your document either for the first time or after saving it and you update something in your document or your presentation. You can click the save button to save what you just updated. The difference between this and this autosave is that autosave just does it at the background into the OneDrive location, so that if your computer goes bad or something happens, you can get it back. That is the beauty of autosave. And for the save, you have to consciously click it. And the next item we will talk about is what we call the undo, and this is can't repeat, but I will say undo, redo, and repeat. Those are the 3 buttons. So let's go to this place, or let's stay in slide 2. Let's type a word here. So we click in the placeholder, the text placeholder. We say school starts tomorrow. Now you can click outside, so you can undo what you have just typed by going there and click undo, and immediately if you want to get it back, you can go and type redo. Please look carefully that the redo button is the same as the undo, except that it's in the other direction. Now if I click redo, you would find another icon or button, which is the repeat. So let's say I click this, so I redo what I just undid. So I will press enter. Now I press enter and I see that there's a repeat button. I can use the repeat and then it just gives me enter again. So you see it keeps going down. And if I type SD full stop and space, and I want to keep typing SD full stop and space, just keep doing the repeat. Oh, that's the space that I did last, so let's do SD and then do SD, so it repeats the last thing you did, which is typing D, and I can undo it and redo if I want. So that's how you use these buttons. Okay, and the next thing we will talk about is the search box here. So you can search for a command or any item you want in PowerPoint, and the shortcut key is Alt Q, which means you press Alt and hold it and you press Q. But we will simply click in here. Let's type move. Depending on the topic you want and you know what you are looking for, you type it in the search box and you have a number of options and you can choose what you want if you find it. Otherwise, you can look for it in another way. But that's basically what the search is used for. And finally, we are going to talk about the sign-in box. So the sign-in box is normally next to the search box, which is somewhere here, but that is a way to sign in into your Microsoft account. Because we already signed in into our account with this particular account, we don't see a sign-in box, but rather what we see is a kind of icon of someone here showing that we already signed in. In a PowerPoint window where you haven't signed in, you will see the sign-in box and you can click it and you can sign in into your Microsoft account. So these are all the parts we will talk about in this video, and I will continue in the other parts in the next video. Thank you and see you.